rules and regulations, his laws, statutes, and commandments, you're going to perish. You're going to just be destroyed without the law. And as many as have sinned in the law shall be judged by the law. So we that follow the law and sin against the law going to be judged by the law. For not the hearers of the law are just before the Most High. You hearing the law. You know, you can go over the laws. I'm going over the laws on my YouTube page. So he says, for not the hearers of the law are just before the Most High, but the doers of the law shall be justified. You know, you got to do the law. Do his laws. But when the Gentiles, which you are, Esau's and the Edomites are Gentiles, and you that are following in a Gentile state of mind, even if you were Israelite. For when the Gentiles, which have not the law, because they don't have the law, we just read in Psalms 147, 19 and 20, show his word unto Jacob, his statutes and the judgment unto Israel, he has not dealt with any nation, as what judgment they have not known, praise ye the Most High. So, but when the Gentiles which have not the law, do by nature the things contained in the law, they do by nature the things contained in the law, these having not the law, these that the law has not been given to, are a law unto themselves. So it cannot, no matter how you look at it, he's letting you know you are a law unto yourself. Look at Psalms 22, Psalms 22nd chapter. We can look at verse 23. Psalms 22 and 23. You that fear the Most High, praise him. You fear the Most High, said praise him. All you the seed of Jacob. You hear that? You that fear the Most High. We said the fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge. Also wisdom too. It says, ye that fear the Most High, praise him. All you seed of Jacob. Let you know who is talking to. All you seed of Jacob. Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Glorify him. Glorify the Most High. And fear him. Fear the Most High. All you seed of Israel. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. All you 12 tribes of Israel. We have not despised, nor abhorred, nor hated the affliction of the afflicted. Neither hath he hid his face from him. But when he cried unto him, he heard. You know, that's a solution right there. He said, when we cried unto the Most High, he heard. That take humility. You can't cry to the Most High and you prideful. He know your spirit. But he said, when we cried to the Most High for the affliction that we're receiving and have received, if it's not on you now, think about what we went through in slavery. Coming out, Jim Crow, Civil Rights Act, and so forth. To now, seeing what's going on right now. Even though it didn't hit you, but it's still us. It's still hitting us as a people. Cry to the Most High. But when he cried unto him, he heard over and over again. That's a solution. Psalm 82. Psalms 82 and 5. Psalms 82nd chapter, 5th verse. They know not. They don't know. Neither will they understand. They ain't gonna understand. They walk on in darkness. Walk on in darkness, right? Because because the Most High told them to get into darkness. Isaiah 40, they walk on it, what did it say? They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness, right? So what did they do? How did they get into darkness? Isaiah 47:5. The Most High said, sit thou silent, be quiet, shut up, and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, which represent the Edomites. When you look at verse 1, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, right? Sit on the ground. That's to be at a low estate, he's telling you. Now, virgin daughter of Babylon, who's the daughter of Babylon? How you prove that? You should already know this. Psalms 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Most High, the children of Edom. Children of Edom. In the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. When the Babylonians came and took us into captivity for 70 years, the Israelites, they burnt down our temples. That's what he's prophesying about. That's in 1 Ezra 4:45. That's what they did. That's why he said, remember them. Don't forget them, he's saying. Don't forget about them, what they did. 1 Ezra 4:45. That's why I love the word, because right now we have past, the present, and the future all entangled in these words. 1 Ezra 4:45, it says, thou also have vowed to build up the temple which the Edomites burned when Judea was made desolate by the Chaldeans. See? When the Babylonians and Ethiopians came and took us into captivity, slavery, and bondage. The Edomites burnt down our temple, our big brother at the time. It used to be. Now it's almost like, hey, we the enemy. But he said, remember, O Most High, the children of Edom, in Psalms 137:7, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. That's what they did. Burned down our temples that we just read. O daughter of Babylon. What it say? Remember, O Most High, the children of Edom, in verse 7. Verse 8 defines who the children of Edom are. O daughter of Babylon. Babylon the Great. O daughter of Babylon. They the daughter of Babylon, representing confusion. Babylon comes from the word Babal, which in the Hebrew, which means confusion. A whole lot of confusion. So, who ought to be destroyed, it's saying, like we read earlier. Happy shall it be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. That's the Most High going to do it. That's why, a lot of you look at how you want to, look at us, but everything's in the Most High's hand. You got to deal with the Most High. It will behoove you to show favor to his chosen people. So you at least have a chance, possibly, that's not even the Bible. But that's just from me. To be part of the remnant of the nations that's going to be redeemed from this earth to serve in the Most High, the Mashiach Yahushai's kingdom. Period. Or you're going to perish. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. I can't change it. That's what it said. Who he's talking about? Remember, O Most High, verse 7, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem. The children of Edom, who are they? O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. That's what the Most High said. It is what it is. I mean, he destroyed us as his holy children. As you can see, we got the weak. Like he said, gonna be like a woman in travail. We see ourselves being murdered over and over again. We see it over and over again, over and over again. Like Breonna Taylor. With a justice for her. So as you see, it says, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall it be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. That's what they're afraid of. Happy shall it be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones. Thou dashed our little ones against the stone. But it says, the Most High gonna be happy to do that. That's what I keep saying, you gotta deal with the Most High. We have to. We gonna have to. Everybody have to. Psalms 47:5. Now that we know that the virgin daughter of Babylon, the daughter of Chaldees, representing the Edomites, it says, sit thou silent. He says, shut up and be quiet and get thee in the darkness. See that? Get thee in the darkness. That's why we here, for this darkness that they're supposed to go into and in. Get thee in the darkness, O daughter of the Chaldees, for thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms. So, once you quit in the darkness, then what did you do to the people? Until this day. Because our people say that they believe that you gonna come from heaven to save them. So-called white man, Edomites. Because you set yourself up to represent the Most High. You set yourself up to represent Mashiach Yahushua, or Jesus Christ. So what do you do to the people? Why do they think like that? Isaiah 60:2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth. When he came into power, I showed you how evils were multiplied in the earth, it said in 1 Maccabees 1:9. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness to people, gross ignorance, gross confusion to people. But the Most High shall arise upon thee, upon those that's going to come back to his laws, statutes, commandments of the Israelites, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Mashiach Yahushua, we roll it in his name. Mashiach Yahushua, in the name of the Lord and Savior. That's why it says, verse 1 says, arise, come, Yahshua. Arise, shine, for thy light is come. Hear that? That light is come. And the glory of the Most High is risen upon thee. The glory of the Most High is Mashiach Yahushua, risen upon us. But that light has to shine on us first. That light is Proverbs 6:23. Proverbs 6:23. That light shining on us. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light. See? The laws of the Most High is light. He show of his word unto Jacob, his statutes and the judgment unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any other nation, any nation. As for his judgment, they have not known them. Praise ye the Most High, hallelujah. So it's telling you, Proverbs 6:23, for the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light. And reproofs of instruction are the way of life. Remember, they don't want instruction. You can't instruct them. So they don't have the way of life for the Most High. That's why when you read Wisdom of Solomon 5:7, it says, we rid ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. We have gone through deserts where there lay no way. As for the way of the Most High, and the Mashiach Yahushua, we have not known it. That's why I said, what you doing? That's why, go back to Psalm 50:16. You say, but unto the wicked, the Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? He said, what are you doing claiming my statutes? Declaring my statutes. Or that thou shouldst take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee. Because if you didn't cast his word behind you, you would be letting us know that we are the Israelites. We are the chosen people of the Most High, the ones you brought into captivity, slavery, and bondage. Hitler said it in that book, The Nazis, in Time Life magazine. He said, the Jew, the Negro, the Jewish, the bastard. You have pictures in there. That's what he had in this book. So some of you knew. It's like the elite know now. Come on. Look, let's go to the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Because y'all try and say that we from Ham in the churches, you know, Christianity. Let's see what it says. Ham. In the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, it says the youngest son of Noah, born probably around 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes. Hear that? So y'all gotta stop telling that lie in the church. You know, that we got the curse of Ham on us. Come on. Canaan shall be a servant. Come on now. It says not the Negroes. This is what the so-called white man wrote. We didn't write this. It says not the Negroes. So we not from Ham. And y'all say y'all from Japheth. Y'all lie and say y'all from Japheth. So who's left? Shem. Now how can we be anti-Semitic? Y'all say Sim, but it's Shem. How can we be anti-Shemitic when we are Shem? We are from Shem. So we can't be anti-Shemitic. Because we're from Shem. We're not from Japheth, we're from Shem. As the Israelites. He said, not the Negroes. But the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites. See? That's what it says. That's what they said. So, it says, Psalms 50 and 17 says, sing thou hateth instruction, and cast my words behind thee. You getting the counsel of the Most High, but you don't want to listen. You want to keep everything squashed, you know, monitored, and where your people can't even come to the light if they wanted to. Every kingdom, majority of the kingdoms, let me tell you, majority of the kingdoms, like Joseph, he was raised up. Pharaoh raised him up. Daniel in the captivity, Babylonian captivity, raised up. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego raised up in the provinces. Seen the power. But Esau, nope. That's why the judgment's coming. As it is written. It says, verse 18. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consider with him. You saw a thief, you consider with him. And has been partaking with adulterers. See that? He said, hey, you saw a thief, you consider with him. Oh yeah, what you stealing? Okay. I mean, look at it. You came to the shores of Central America and just wiped out the people. Wiped out Ephraim all the way down to say about 500, 600 men. This name is I am fruitful. You brought smallpox onto the people. Came back, the tribe was gone, finished. Sad, man, sad. It's a sad case. But it's real. Because this is what happened. He said, when thou sawest a thief, I mean, Columbus came here, started taking all the gold and natural resources, and what you have done all over the world. Then thou consented with him. We all got together and consented together. Has been partakers with adulterers. Partakers with adulterers. Partakers with adulterers. And the Most High said in James 4:4, For you Israelites, listen to what he said. The adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not? Know ye not? Know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? For you be friendship, you adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? I mean, you at war with the Most High. Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High. So y'all want to be a friend of this world? You the enemy of the Most High. You at war with the Most High. I'm telling you, man. Go to Hebrews. Tell you about. You wanna deal with the Most High? Oh yeah. Look at Hebrews. The 12th chapter, the 29th verse. Hebrews 12 and 29. It says, for our power is a consuming fire. He told you, I'm going to melt you. I will melt you. Like you melt precious metals in the furnace. He said, I'm going to melt you. And we just read what he going to do. Believe this. Understand this. He said in Hebrews 10:31, he said, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power of the Most High. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Most High. No, y'all think like this. This is how they think. Let me show you how they think. Go back to Isaiah 47th chapter. Most High said, go to Isaiah 47, we'll start at verse 7. This is how they think. And thou said, this is what they said. What the Most High said you saying? I shall be a lady forever. Ain't nobody gonna mess with me. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart. You ain't lay these things to your mind. Neither did remember the latter end of it. That's the last days, the latter end of this. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwelleth carelessly, that saith in thine heart, I am. Said in his heart, I am. I am. And none else beside me. I shall not sit a widow. Ain't nobody gonna be. We just said about the fatherless children. We just read about the fatherless children and the widows. This is what they say. You already know the end result. Listen what it say. Hear what it says? It says, therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, and that dwelleth carelessly, that saith in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I gotta prove that I am. Go to John 8:53, just to show you that. I showed the picture of Caesar Borgia, the Borgia family. Y'all painted it. They painted it. It's in the Bible. It's in pictures. Don't see us. So it's just what they asked him. St. John 8:52. This is what they asked him, Mashiach Yahushua. Art thou greater than our father Abraham, which is dead, and the prophets are dead? Whom makest thou thyself? You know how we are. Who you think you are? What did he tell them in verse 58? Myself shall said unto them, verily, verily, truly, truly, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am. You can't tell me that. He tell that he's the I am, and you have said that you're I am. Right there. You can't deny it. In the Bible, there you are right there, saying you the I am. Right there's a little child, right there in the Bible. There you are. Blind hair. I gotta keep showing it because people don't believe it. There you are, brunette. When you got older, you changed from blonde hair to a brunette. So H.O.I said it to them, very, very true, I said to you, before Abraham was, I am. Right? So now, going back to Isaiah 47 chapter. This is what they say. So when you look at all this, you wonder why is it going down like this? Why is it going to happen? Because all the things that they've done and doing, but they in order. They in order. We got to get in order, Yasharala. They in order. They doing what they supposed to do. As you can see. Therefore hear now this. Isaiah 47, chapter and verse 8. Thou that art given to pleasures, that dwelleth carelessly, that saith in thy heart, I am, as we just seen, I am, and none else beside me. What did they do? It's already prophesied in Maccabees 3:48. First Maccabees 3:48. They laid open the book of the law, the Bible, laid open the Bible, wherein the heathen has sought to paint the likeness of their images. The heathen has sought to paint the likeness of their images. There it is. It's already prophesied that would happen. Before he came on the earth, knowing you're going to do this. Isaiah 47 and 8. Therefore hear thou this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwelleth carelessly, that saith in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. Widowhood means the men going to be put to death. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, multitude of your sorceries, witchcraft, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. But thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Hear that? Thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. None seeth me, not knowing. That's why I say, that's what the way of the Most High, they have not known me. They don't trust in instruction. They say, none seeth me, not knowing this. Not knowing this. Oh. Ecclesiastes 23 and 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Most High, power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts. See? The Most High see everything. His eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. But what did they say? What did Esau say? Esau saying what? You don't see me. You don't see me. You trusted in your wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Verse 10 of Isaiah the 47th chapter. Thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, nobody see me. Nobody see me. That you don't see me, spirit. But what did he say? Second Ezra. Now let's go to Ecclesiastes 17. Ecclesiastes 17 chapter and the 15th verse. Not knowing the Most High's eyes are seeing everything that you're doing in secret are being revealed. Ecclesiastes 17 and 15. Their ways are ever before him, and shall not be hid from his eyes. See that? Everything that they're doing, the Most High is seeing it. Jump to verse 19. Therefore all their works are as the sun before him, Remember, the Most High's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. But all their works are as bright as the sun before him. And his eyes are continually upon their ways. So you can get away with nothing. Nobody, none of us get away with anything. Going back to subject at hand, go back to Isaiah 47. Isaiah 47 and verse 9. And also no, verse 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. You see the Most High see. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, again, and none else beside me. That's what y'all did. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Now you know, therefore shall evil come upon thee, because that's a lie. See, the Most High is righteous. He created evil for those that want to do evil. Or you want to do some evil? Okay, the Most High got his left hand for you. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it rises. And mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee, as we done read already, suddenly, which thou shalt not know. This from the Most High. So now you're going to clown him. He says, stand now with thine enchantments. Oh, so you believe in your enchantments? Let your enchantment help you. Listen. Stand now with your enchantments, and with that multitude of sorceries, witchcraft, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so be thou mayest prevail over what the Most High already prepared for you. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble eventually. This is another prophecy. You know, they gonna be as stubble. The fire shall burn them in the end. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor a fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. Then they shall wander every one to his quarter, none shall save thee. And you know, that goes right along with Revelation 18th chapter. It goes right along with that. So let's go back to Psalms 50 and verse 19. It says, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. It's cold, man. So you give your mouth to evil, and your tongue frameth deceit. But you can't really help it. And you really can't help it. Because look at Psalm 58 and 3. Go over a few more chapters. Psalm 58 and 3. They can't help it. They say the wicked are estranged from the womb. That's when they're born. The wicked are estranged from the womb. You know, we went to Job 9:24. It says the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof. And not when, who is it? The wicked are estranged from the womb. That's from the mother's womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Like they got the Karens out there. Look what they're doing. Oh, the black man is trying to kill me. Oh, the black woman is this, that, and that. Blaming us for everything. Call the police. Be lying. Be lying. They know they're being filmed, and they still lie. And they say it don't matter. Because they figure, you know, everybody's saying George Floyd being killed. Sad as it can be. And pretty much, you know, we'll see what's going to be the verdict, but Breonna Taylor, she's resting in her place. Nothing was done so far for the ones that murdered her. Nothing. Nothing. No charges, anything. So it says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Coming out speaking lies. That poison is like the poison of a serpent. Call him a serpent. Serpent, the devil, Satan. I mean, how else could it be? The beast, the dragon. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth to her ear. Can't hear nothing. Would you not hearken to the voice of charmers? Charming never so wisely. Break their teeth, O Most High, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth in the young lions of O Most High. Let them melt away, since he consuming fire. Burn them up, he said, melt away. Waters which run continually when he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows. Let them be as cut in pieces. When he go to shoot his missiles, take them out, Most High. That's what he's saying. I mean, as a snail which melted, let every one of them pass away. Let the untimely birth of a woman, that they may not see the sun. Going back to Psalms 50. It says, verse 20, thou sitting down in your council and speaketh against thy brother, who is Jacob. We his brother, Jacob and Esau. Genesis 25 down in 26. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. Hear that? You slandereth your own mother's son. Rebekah. Our mother, Rebekah. These things have thou done. What's I say? You done did all these things. Slander us, call us all kind of names. Hate us, defiled us, raped us, pillaged us, took our land, took our power, Most High, took our Mashiach Yahushua. I just showed you, he says you, took our wealth. Oh yeah, they still looking for Solomon's mines. We had a lot of wealth, y'all. These things as I've done, and I kept silent. Most I said I kept silent. I ain't say nothing. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. Y'all thought that I was just like you. Y'all start believing the lie. What'd he say? Y'all thought that I was altogether such as one as thyself. But I will reprove thee, and set them in order before thine eyes. We being set in order before their eyes. Now consider this, ye that forget the Most High, and think you the Most High, think you the Mashiach Yahushua, who you call Jesus Christ. He said, now consider this, ye that forget the Most High, and you Israelites that don't want to accept this truth. Lest I tear you in pieces. You hear what he said? It's the Most High. He said, now consider this, ye that forget me, the Most High, himself, the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. Hear that? None to save you. That's serious. Who offereth praise, glorify me, the Most High said. To him that ordereth his conversation aright, will I show the salvation of the Most High. Your conversation being right is dealing with the Most High. Knowing him. See, that's the problem. Nobody really exalting the Most High. Nobody really giving him the props that proper props that he deserves. Give a shout out to the Most High. A shout out to the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. How about a shout out to the Most High? Over and over again. You can't praise him enough. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Because he's doing some things. And gonna do some things. Look at Psalm 82 and 5. Psalm 82 and 5. They know not, neither do they understand. They walk they walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. You know? Everything in this earth is out of course. They walk on in darkness. So what did he do? He made the people go into gross darkness, right? So once we're in the darkness, then here we are. The Most High did this to us as the Israelites and not knowing. Isaiah 47:6. He said, I was wroth with my people. He was wroth with us. I have polluted mine inheritance. He was wroth with us. Giving us over to the Edomites, he polluted his inheritance is the children of Israel. The 12 tribes of Israel. Go to Deuteronomy 32:8-9. We his inheritance. 12 tribes of Israel. Deuteronomy 32:8-9. Deuteronomy 32:8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, that's their lands that they're going to live in. When he separated the sons of Adam, he didn't integrate no one. He separated all the nations who are the sons of Adam. We all come from Shem, Ham, and Japheth. He separated the sons of Adam. He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. So he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Most High's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. Jacob represents the 12 tribes of Israel. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. So that's his inheritance, his people. 12 tribes of Israel. So we tell him back to Isaiah 47:6. It says, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance. See what he said? He polluted us. And given them into thine hand. He gave us into the white, so-called white man's hand. The Edomite's hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Mercy is not getting something you do deserve. Not getting something you do deserve. They show us no mercy. Had no mercy upon us. No mercy. Unto this day. Upon the ancient as thou very heavily laid thy yoke. The ancient. The old men and women worked until they were showing their bones came out of their skin, y'all. They died old, but their bones was out of their skin. They had worked so hard. Very heavily laid thy yoke. See, when you look at it, you have to have a deep hatred to do the things that have been done to such a meek people as we are. That's why the Most High told you in Ezekiel 35:5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, hated us, and have shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, the Most High living, said the Most High. So you got to deal with him. I will prepare thee unto blood. That's a judgment. And blood shall pursue thee. So thou hast not hated blood. You want to shed the blood of the children of Israel. You hate us. You by the force of the sword. In the time of our calamity, when our iniquity had an end, you still want to kill us? Most High said, therefore, as I live, said the Most High, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.